Hello everyone, this is Anamika and welcome to my channel Wings of Bio. In this video we will understand that what is Holozoic nutrition. Holozoic is derived from two Greek words in which holo means whole and zoon means animal. So you can say the animals who feeds on complete food, who feeds on complete organic substance without being degraded and decomposed. Being degraded and decomposed means बिना सड़ाए गलाए जो animals complete food लेता है, and that process is called holozoic nutrition. You can say the holozoic nutrition is a type of heterotrophic nutrition which involves intake of solid pieces of food. Holozoic nutrition is a type of heterotrophic nutrition. We already have studied that what is heterotrophic nutrition. Heterotrophic nutrition is a type of nutrition in which organisms depend on other organisms for their nutrition, for their survival. Heterotrophic nutrition is of three types. The first one is saprophytic nutrition, the second one is parasitic nutrition, and the third one is holozoic nutrition. Okay, I have already made this video on the topic of saprophytic and the parasitic. Okay, if you want to see, I have given the link in the description box. Please visit it. Okay, so let's come to the topic. Holozoic nutrition is a type of heterotrophic nutrition which involves intake of solid pieces of food. Here I have given many examples of holozoic nutrition. We also have a holozoic nutrition occurs. Okay, a lot of animals are there which have holozoic nutrition. In protozoan protist also holozoic nutrition occurs. Here you can see the picture of duodenum, paramecium, stentor, diphtheria, trypanosoma, carcasm, euglena, amoeba, all are the example of protozoan protist. They have holozoic nutrition. In holozoic nutrition, food may consist of a plant, animals, and the parts of plant. Here you can see in the first picture deer eating grass. So grass is the food for the deer. Okay, and the next picture you can see the deer itself is food for the cheetah. Okay, so food may consist of a part of a plant, plants, and the animals. Okay, depending on the types of the food and the feeding habit, holozoic organisms are of three types. Okay, the first one is herbivores, second one is carnivores, and the third one is omnivores. Let's talk about the herbivores. Organisms that feed on the plants are called herbivores. For example, zebra, cow, buffalo, deer, goat, rabbit, grasshopper, elephant, etc. Carnivores. The organisms that feed on other organisms are called carnivores, and carnivores are also called predators. Why? Because they hunt, kill, and feed on the prey. For example, lion, tiger, leopard. Okay, the third one is omnivores, the organisms who feed on both plants and animals. For example, bear, cockroach, pig, crow. Humans also are the examples of omnivores. Insectivores also, insectivores plants are there. For example, Venus plant and the pitcher plant. Let's talk about the feeding mechanism in some more organisms. Okay, so the first one is ciliary feeder. Some organisms, they obtain the food with the help of cilia. For example, paramecium. Paramecium, in the previous slides you have seen the picture of paramecium. Paramecium have a hair-like structure that is called cilia, and with the help of the cilia they obtain their food. That is why they are called ciliary feeders. The second one is substrate feeder. The organisms who feed on the substrate on which they grow. For example, earthworm, you have seen the earthworm around you. Earthworm lives on the substrate. On the substrate, on the soil or under the soils, many organisms are there. For example, centipedes, millipedes, many microorganisms, they feed on that organisms. Okay, so that is why they are called substrate feeder. The third one is liquid feeder. The organisms who suck the liquid materials from the living host. For example, leech and mosquito. These also called parasites. Why? Because they live on other organisms. They are getting food from the other organisms. That is why they are called parasites. Okay, and they are also called liquid feeder. And some organisms are there, they feed complete food. Okay, and they take the food in the large pieces. They kill the animals, they kill their pet, they kill their prey, and they swallow it completely. You can see this, you can take the example of snake. What it does is swallow its prey completely into its mouth. And the tiger also, what it does, tiger also prey their hunt, kill their hunt and tear their hand, and then it eats. Okay, and that kind of animals we call bulk feeder. Okay, and here you can see the picture of amoeba. Amoeba is a unicellular organisms. Amoeba feed with the help of pseudopodia. See, this is pseudopodia. Pseudopodia is a finger-like temporary projections. With the help of pseudopodia, they feed. Okay, and these holozoic nutritions occurs in few steps. So let's talk about these steps. The first one is ingestions. What is ingation? Ingation is an intake of food with the help of temporary or permanent mouth. Permanent mouth, humans have a permanent mouth. Not all the maximum, most of the organisms have permanent mouth, but some has a temporary mouth also. Just in the previous slides we have seen, we have taken the examples of amoeba. Amoeba have a temporary finger like projections, pseudopodia, and with the help of pseudopodia, amoeba take their food, obtain their food. Okay, so what is ingation? Ingation is just a process of intake of food into the permanent or temporary mouth. And different animals use different organs for catching, holding, and putting the food into the mouth. And cutting and tearing the solid food into the small pieces is just a common for ingation, because most of the animals does it. Okay, and after intake the food into the mouth, the digestion process start. What is digestion process occurs? When we intake any food, okay, it is in the very complex form, so we can't digest the complex food. So in the stomach, in our body, many digestive juices are there, many digestive enzymes are there. With the help of digestive enzyme, the organic complex food materials are break down into the simple ones, and the process is called digestion. What is digestion? Digestion is the process of breakdown of organic complex food material into the simple ones. And after the digestion, absorption process occurs. What is absorptions? the digested food is absorbed from the digestive tract and transported to the all parts of the body. When the digestion process occurs, after digestion process, the digestive food is transported to the all parts of the body. And then next process is assimilation. Absorbed food materials are used in obtaining energy and other work. What kind of other work? For growth, for the repair of the body, and that food material are used. Okay, and the last process is aeration. What is aeration? The process of removal of undigested food materials from the body is called aeration. Okay. So that was the definition of Holozoic nutrition. So again we can recall once. Holozoic nutrition is a mode of heterotrophic nutrition which involves the intake of solid pieces of food without being degraded and decomposed. Okay. So if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe my channel. Thank you. Have a nice day.